Good evening and welcome back, Poetry Lov-ahs. It is I, ZMYs, and here I am with another home recording just for you. I'm sorry, but I do not wish to show my face, as I'm slightly self-conscious and not really ready to be seen right now. This is just a brief video on the speculations of Bowie Box Set number 5. We have already had 5 years. Who Can I Be Now? A New Career in a New Town, and Loving the Alien. And number 5 is coming out next year, 2019. I went on this forum and saw quite a few people hypothesize about what this next box set would contain. Now, from what I've gathered and from what I've thought about on my own, being a huge Bowie fanatic myself, half of me is inclined to think that it would definitely include Bowie's history with Tin Machine, and half of me does not. Because in certain Bowie catalogs of his discography, depending on who they are, some of them include the Tin Machine albums, which are Tin Machine 1, Tin Machine 2, and the live album, Tin Machine Oy Vey Baby. And some of them do not. So it's very interesting to think about which direction they're taking this one. So here's the thing: if this box set does include Tin Machine, maybe it'll be just a separate box set, because somebody mentioned the 1990 Sound and Vision tour. However, it would make absolutely no sense if they included the Sound and Vision tour in that box set. It's just, it's like including I suppose a Robert Johnson blues album with, maybe perhaps an electronic album. It doesn't exactly fit. Yes, technically, the 1990 Sound and Vision tour was 1 year before 1991's Tin Machine 2, but still. So, okay, so let's say they do include the history of Tin Machine. It would be 1989's Tin Machine 1, the Sound and Vision tour, which is 1990, maybe, probably not, and I assume that would be 2 CDs, and Tin Machine 1 would be 1. Tin Machine 2 would be 1 CD, it's a 1991. And 1992's Tin Machine's live Oy Vey Baby, which is a few live songs, including an extended version of Heaven's in here. And then that would lead straight into Black Tie, White Noise. Unless there were certain outtakes from the Tin Machine era, like Country Bus Stop, Maggie's Farm, which were both live songs. If they included Black Tie, White Noise, I would hope that they would include all the remixes, plus the 2 singles that were not on the album, Lucy Can't Dance and Real Cool World. Yeah, other than that, I'm not sure if it would stop at Black Tie, White Noise, or if it would extend even further to the soundtrack album, Buddha of Suburbia, which, fun fact, was David Bowie's favorite album to record. We had a lot of fun with that, a lot of personal freedom, a lot of creative freedom, and he absolutely loved making it from start to finish. So it would go from 1989 to 1993 or 4, which is when Buddha of Suburbia was released. I mean, technically it was made in 93, but I believe it was released in 94. So it would stop right... All I know is that either way, this box set would stop right before Outside, which is in 1995. So as far as what the box set with the Tin Machine material would be called, I think maybe Heaven's in Here would be a great... I think it'd be a great name for a box set. if it included the certain singles from Black Tie White Noise. I also think Real Cool World would be a pretty decent name for the next box set. Also, maybe The Mysteries, which is an instrumental from the Buddha of Suburbia. So, or perhaps You Belong in Rock and Roll from Tin Machine 2. So, just hypothesizing. And if it doesn't include the Tin Machine material, this is going to be one itty-bitty box set. Because, as always with the other box sets, there are at least one or two albums that are, they include the original version and a remastered version or a remixed version. So, from this particular box set, which album do you think would be re-released and remixed altogether? So, yeah, so tell me what you think, poetry lovers. For box set number 5, what do you think would be included? Because so far the others have anywhere from 8 to 10 albums altogether, including the live albums and compilations and whatnot, and the Recall series. And what do you think would be included in the Recall of this upcoming box set? Do you think there would be Country Bus Stop, Maggie's Farm? Do you think there would be some outtakes from Tin Machine 2, like Hammerhead? Perhaps the singles from Black Tie White Noise that were not included on the album. Lucy Can't Dance, Real Cool World, some remixes from Black Tie White Noise that were included in the 10th anniversary edition that was released in 2003. There are a ton of remixes from Jump They Say and the title track Black Tie White Noise, also Miracle Good Night. So yeah, let me know what you think, poetry lovers. List it, and let me know. Poetry lives. Long live David Bowie.